Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. I'm your host today, SoundSenior09, and on this fine early morning, if you happen to be watching this in the morning, we're staring at what looks like the sun, or a sunflower without the stem and all. It's such a beautiful sight. Probably not nearly as beautiful as the sun outside. Oh wait, yeah, we can't do that yet. Okay. Joking aside, I'm SoundSenior09. We're doing a journey through Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Let's continue where we left off. And that is to go down these stairs and go from a really hot level to what's probably going to be still hot because there's lava involved, but I feel like it's, in temperature-wise, a little cooler. Fracture Hills. Just because of it's like nightly themed level. Although that's just me, personally. I feel like when it comes to nighttime, I usually equate that to cooler temperatures. Oh, hello. Oi! Play me a little jigger, would you? Oh. Okay. I guess he's more into classic. He's not so much into the bagpipes. You want to tell me what's going on here?
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earth shapers have encased it in stone.
Wow, rude. Also, what do you mean for a quadruped? What do you got against ferals? Ooh, jeez. Well, anyway, in this world here, we have lots and lots of treasure to collect. Yes, well, the same amount as the other worlds. I don't know why I keep saying this one has a little, this one has a lot. They all have 400, honestly, so, jeez. We can flame and charge these guys. It doesn't matter. We'll go ahead and charge this one. Sorry, I wanted to be quiet so I could hear the music, at least.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some satyrs trapped in stone.
Yo. This world was actually kind of a challenge for me when I first played it, and it's mostly just because, not so much the Earth Shapers, although how you destroy them is also kind of indirect in of itself, but the enemies in this world are actually kind of nasty. So we got these bushes here that we could flame, but haha. There's a reason why they're kind of ominous feeling when you see them, and when you flame them. And after you play this level, you'll get, oh, good lord! I'm not to be eaten, you nasty little plant. And if you thought that was bad, take a look at this guy. Yeah, he freaking summons an army of bees. What are you, Vespiquen? Get out of here, you Sudowoodo reject. Seriously. Seriously! Nasty, you nasty. What is with me in the nasty? I'm not doing the nasty. I mean, not right now. Bounce away. No, seriously, though. I'm not. Oh! I'm trying to play a game. Seriously. Oh, this is cute. Look at that. Little pig does a dance. Oink, oink, oink. Kind of a bum that they cut it off after like the second second like layer of tunage there, but oh, okay. You know, you can just kind of cheerily come up to me and take a bite entirely and eat me whole. I mean, I know typically they equate dragons with vor, but it doesn't mean every freaking dragon likes vor, man. And if you don't know what vor is, don't bother searching, especially if you're that's not your thing. And if it winds up being your thing, cool beans, go for it. But I'm like, not gonna bring that up. Not gonna bring that subject up. Well, let's just leave that for private time for people to discuss. Yeah, okay. Here I'm talking about butts, boobs, farts, and poop, and I'm gonna sit here and shy away from talking about vor. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Sounds here. Yeah. Talk about trying to have some standards. They call it double standards. Just saying, you know. Jeez, what am I, bashing myself on camera? Whoa, hey! I guess better to bash myself than to be bashed by these guys. Alright, so with these giant earth shapers here, you're gonna find you can't flame them, and you can't exactly, I mean, you can charge them, but you can't actually, like, knock them out completely. But as you saw, we actually knocked him off the cliff. So the idea is what we have to do is knock these guys in a more, shall we say, dangerous manner here. So that lava right there. Sorry. Yeah, it's that moment when he's like, "Oh, bye-bye. I'm toast. Literally. Just stick some butter on me and spread it. I'm done, you know." Actually, it might not be a bad idea. Yeah, that actually is like merging onto the territory of grilled cheese and tomato soup, although I've never actually had tomato soup, to be honest. Alright, let's get around this dude here, trying to get pickaxed by his freaking pickaxe. Knock him into lava here. Trying to line myself up a little bit. I don't really need to, like, knock all these guys out, but I do need to knock enough of them out so I can get something working later. Yeah, spoilers. There's once again going to be a power-up we have to, well, power up with the souls of these enemies. Yes, like we're freaking powering up, getting ready for a Dragon Ball Z move. It's going to take 8,000 moves, or take like 20 episodes to do an 8,000 level attack. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a 9,000. Over 9,000! Oh yeah. Alright, get in the lava and stop complaining. Just wave goodbye, kiss your own tail hole goodbye, and be done with it. Be done with it! Seriously! Okay, calm down, Silent Senior. Calm the frick down. Sorry. I'm still kind of wound up from the last episode. Jeez. I was sitting here having a chill mood, and then suddenly failage ahoy happens, and I'm just sitting here thinking, wow, really? Really? Alright then. But I guess that's a good thing. Every once in a while you gotta have some failage. Alright, let's get this third satyr here. Power of the bagpipe music, whoosh. I don't know, it's always so satisfying seeing another chunk of that mountain get broken off of what looks like a castle hidden underneath there. But wait till you see how like big that thing is once we're done. It's actually kind of amazing. Alright, Beehive, McJerkface, seriously. No, I'm not gonna put one piece up. I say McJerkface because he's bleh, words, Silent Senior, seriously. Ugh. These enemies are honestly pretty nasty. And the way you've been seeing me kind of tackle them is I kind of wait for them to shoot out the bees, and I wait for the bees to go back into the hive. You're going to want to make sure you do that, because otherwise you can actually easily take damage from them. Ah, so satisfying. My part 1% Scottish, and part 1% Irish, and part 1% all the above is very pleased. Actually, it's more like Scottish. This is more like a Scottish thing. I don't know why I'm bringing Irish in. I'm going to like upset some people like, Silent Senior, sit down, shut the heck up, let's have a drink, and let me talk about this. Let's talk about how totally out of culture you are about not understanding your heritage. Even though it's like maybe 1% of me, truth be told, but still, it pays to pay a little mind to it. Is that another beehive? No, it's not. Good, it's another tree. A tree! So just leave it alone. Or as I say, Back to the Future, make like a tree and get out of here! It's leave, you idiot! Leave! Man, could you imagine having to pose like that? And then, like, picture yourself thinking, I better choose the best pose in the world, because if I'm going to be encased in a statue, that's going to be a tough tie for me.
It's great to be free! Now there is only one satyr left to rescue!
Again, somehow the NPCs know exactly how many of their kind that you have rescued. It's kind of like the Gerudo workers from the Thieves' Hideout. It's like, seriously, how do you know this? How do you know? You have like some kind of telepathic feel for each other? You're like, oh, this person's been rescued, or that person's been rescued. Like, I wouldn't be able to know that. I'd be like, thanks for rescuing me. Oh, by the way, I rescued 3 of you. You did? Oh, that's good. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, you totally rescued me before you even tell me 3 of my kind, you know? It's like, geez, that's not like I'm playing poker right now. Wait till I get a full house. Unless the winner brings out a 4 of a kind, then that's when I'm screwed, really. Or a straight flush, for that matter. I don't know why I'm sitting here waiting for this thing to throw out bees and it actually isn't gonna do that. That's how paranoid these freaking things have me. It's like, seriously. Seriously! Alright, get this bush out of here. Not, mind you, not George W. Bush or George H. or W.H. Bush. Good lord, I'm gonna mess up his abbreviations. The father and the son, basically, is what I mean, but freaking my brain just doesn't want to cooperate. Alright, so let's save the last satyr here, shall we? Huh! Music for the wonderful time.
Now that you have rescued all the satyrs in Fracture Hills, you ought to go into the temple.
It's the game's way of telling you what to do next. Oh my. We'll do that in a little bit. For now, we actually have a challenge over here we want to go ahead and complete. And yeah, I want to knock this out.
Oh, a dragon! Perhaps you can help. My friend is locked in this room and lost the key, and you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night.
Yo, let me tell you, it's not easy at nighttime. Although once upon a time I actually did have an issue with my vehicle, and it was like midnight. Actually, thankfully I was with a friend, so I was able to kind of hang out with him until I had AAA come out, and basically helped me get my vehicle jump-started. And I ended up discovering basically an issue I had with my vehicle, well, issue number 130,000 something, I lost count honestly. The biggest issue right now is it's like rusting out from underneath, which, well, unless I want to invest a ton of money into an old 2002 vehicle, I'm just going to go ahead and just, you know, utilize this vehicle as much as I can until I legit have to give it up. But for now, that's going to have to last me, so. But anyway, getting back to the issue at hand, as it were, I had to kind of wait around for AAA to come out, and it was about a half an hour wait, honestly, and it was interesting because the guy himself was trying to figure out like what was going on with my vehicle's electrical stuff, because it was like he was testing, you know, everything, you know, the battery, the start, and all that, and he's like, dude, I don't know what's going on, but your battery's fine, your car starter's fine, like, all this is fine, I don't understand why, I mean, and the wires themselves are fine, I mean, yeah, they're old and worn, but, you know, that's not what's causing the problem. And then eventually what he found out is the connectors for my battery, essentially, well, not even the battery itself, but the connectors that go from my vehicle to the battery were crap, basically, so they kind of had to be replaced. So thankfully I had some help getting them installed, of course, but past that, they were like $5 for 2 new connectors, and honestly, since then I haven't had any issues, thankfully. Knock on wood. That was my knee I knocked on. I was gonna knock on my like little basket in front of me, but I've noticed every time I do that, the microphone itself kind of like explodes with nasty sound, and I don't want to like destroy you guys' eardrums. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this little supercharge bit here. What we gotta do is we gotta break down this door here. Well, actually I'm gonna explore this area just a bit. There is actually a challenge with Hunter here, 2 of them actually. One that's involving saving him, and then the other is a second challenge he will help us complete with that little bow and arrow he's got sitting there. We're going to have to hold off on that for now because we don't have a certain move that actually allows us to complete this level. So if y'all remember a while back, I was saying, hey, there's going to be a couple of levels that we will not be able to 100%. This is one of those 2, actually, which is kind of a shame, really, in some respects. In other respects, it's, I guess, a good thing because that means I get to come back here and hear this amazing music because it's the same one from Idle Springs. I love it. But it is kind of a shame for me because I'm like, man, now I can't fully feel like I've completed this awesome level because I actually really enjoy it. I mean, it's got its ups and downs, truth be told, but mostly ups for me just because it's so unique in atmosphere and everything, you know, despite the music being the same of what we heard before. Alright, so I think there's like some jars up here. I'm going to bust these down so they don't distract my hiney. My big fat behind. Not to be confused for beehive. Ooh, yeah, we definitely don't want to forget these. Jeez, I forgot these freaking bits of treasure here. Oh yeah, by the way, you may have noticed actually, like right over there, that little building. Yeah, there's a metal box in there. If you're putting 2 together and getting fish, yeah, you're thinking the correct way. We have to use the supercharge to get to that. And that is going to be a big pain in the butt. We also have to use the supercharge to bust down this door up here. I don't think I actually explained that's what we have to do. But that's the reason we got the supercharge. Now, just kind of follow the pathway, really. It's a little tricky. Ooh, especially since you have to jump up and hit that. Alright, once more with feeling. So up and around. Like we're tying a shoelace just about. Well, you know, I jumped a little soon there, but you get the idea. We gotta follow this pathway here, using the supercharge ramp. Alrighty, third time is the charm, or so I've heard said. We'll see if that's true. Okay, then jump across here. It does get a little easier, I think. Just go up in this ramp, jump here. Dude! It was supposed to be easier. Why did you do that? That was me being stupid. God. Well, anyway, just to familiarize myself and to show you guys, we gotta go up through here, follow this pathway all the way around. We're gonna have to probably jump up because you know how controlling the supercharge is. Spoilers, it's a pain in the butt. And then it's pretty much a straight shot from there, so that's how close we were. Seriously. Jeez, like that I didn't have to cut out, actually. That's kind of cool. I love when I save myself a little bit of editing, but I'm also like, I don't want to keep too much of this crap in, because these videos are long enough as it were, you know? Like, freaking Zephyr was like 37 minutes long. I'm like, gee, crickets, man. That's ridiculous. Seriously. Alright, so let's get this challenge done. Boosh. Alright, get the gems, and then let's rescue the girl.
Oh, thank goodness you broke that door down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. I found this fancy orb in here. Please take it.
Well, like, totally thank you. Also, just realized I got purple lipstick on. That's kind of cute. I like that. Oh, and the purple eyeliner. I don't know why, to me, when I see, like, eyeliner kind of like that, or, like, on jackals or Egyptians, or, you know, any like, eyeliner that's, like, above or below, I don't know why, I just found that really sexy and hot to me. That's weird. Which I know some people are like, oh, that's creepy, Silent Senior. These are totally underage characters. And I'm like, it's not that I'm attracted to them. No, it's just that specific, like, feature. Dude. Anyway, as I was saying, that specific feature of having, like, eyeliner, like, above or below your eyes, like, well put on, not just, like, slapped together, you know? You can't just throw it on there like clown makeup or something like that, because then that's not really appealing to me. I mean, for somebody out there that likes clowns, I guess that's a thing that, you know, you can enjoy, but that's definitely not for me. Also, I'm not going to make it. Oh! Yep. Well, anyway, the idea is you have to kind of go up and around, and then you have to use that ramp up there to jump over here. Actually, you know what? I don't think you can make that from over there. I think you have to actually jump over here, and then just from here, make your way to that little castle, and then somehow not mess this up and hit this. So, let's try that again. Oh, and you up. Oh, come on! Alright, after scratching my eyeball a little bit because it was itchy. I don't know how that was itchy. Like, how can your eye be itchy? I don't know. Speaking of eyes, my right eye's been really weird lately, honestly. Like, it's got this weird muscle spasm going on. I don't know what the deal with that is. It's just kind of like, what the fudge? Like, what's going on? I don't know if it's just due to a lack of... Oh, okay. Okay, game. Yeah, thank you. I'm talking about my own personal problems. You seem to have a problem with it. How rude. This is getting to be a bit redonkulous. Seriously. Alright, come on now. Focus enough to get it done, and then you can goof around and be your goofy self. Well, I mean, you can still be goofy, but you kind of have to focus enough to get this done correctly, so that way you have to keep sitting here messing around with this crap. Okay, yeah, this isn't working, so let me figure this out here. I think I may have to actually, like, veer off of that right up there onto this platform over here, and then I guess kind of turn it to where I'm up here, just so I can get in here and hit this. We'll try that method instead. Oh! My soul hurts! My soul! Why? Why, game? Why do you do this? And Telegram is going off on my computer and my phone. Why? But thankfully, there's only like maybe a few more times. What the heck? What? Get the fuck out of there! What the heck? Alrighty, here we go. Was that guy using the pickaxe to scratch his butt? Like, seriously, I would not be surprised if these guys were doing that. Oh, that's nasty, man. I'm just picturing them using that to, like, scratch their butt. And then they're hitting us with it, and then this chunk of poop just, like, hits us right in the head. Like, that's just nasty. Or, actually, they wouldn't crap out little rock pellets, would they? It'd be like little pebbles. Not to be confused for fruity pebbles. What is wrong with me? Seriously, stop, Silent Senior. Just get your head in the game. Get this done. god. It's like either one extreme or the other. I can't have a happy middle. I can't just have a nice little chill moment. There you go. Okay. Okay. No! Why? Oh, future me is going to have a lot of fun with this, I can tell. I'm going to have so much fun putting this together. This is like Bomberman 64 days, folks. Like, seriously, this is back in the days when I had so much failage. I legit had to cut out like whole 10-minute sections of me failing because I'm like, nah, I'm good. We don't need to keep all that in. Okay, so for doing that, we don't get all the treasure because I'm a dum-dum. I think I missed some treasure. Oh, you know what? I know exactly where the treasure is. Of course I missed the treasure. Duh. I didn't actually finish the level because there's one more section we haven't, like, cleared through yet. But once you get that nasty little turd out of the way, that's, I think, honestly the hardest part about this level. Not even the skill point for this thing, which, yeah, can be a pain in the butt. However, I feel like once you get the hang of things, even that skill point challenge is not so bad, really. And to answer your question, no, I'm not doing the skill point right now. I will do it later. I don't feel like doing it now. I've had enough of the supercharged thing. For now, I'm going to go ahead and grab some treasure. Oh, yeah, there's those. There we go. All the treasure collected, and now let's get our talisman, shall we?
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to be all like, you're my hero, thanks for saving poor helpless little me, blah blah blah. Sorry, short stuff, I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
Did they? Well, thank you, this purple lipstick. I appreciate you giving me some. And your little polygon boobs and your little yo-yo you keep playing with. Oh, thank gosh, we got most of this done. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to return to this level later, but, we'll live. And there goes my telegram. Aw. And he's like, haha, now I'm up here. Try throwing that crap at me now. Nobody's looking? Okay, start dancing. Thump, thump, thump. Jeez, sounds like he's got 2 left feet there, with his feet stomping up and down. Oh, lovely. Well, at least they've found a way to kind of get along. Different taste in music and everything considered. Okay, well, that was, well, something. Thank y'all so much for watching. Love you bunches. Please don't tail swap, and the next time we meet, no, we're not going to go back there, because I realize, yeah, it's like, dang, we missed 2 orbs. Trust me. We'll get to those when we get to them. For now, we're going to progress forward, get another talisman orb out of the way, and it's probably going to be this next one on the left-hand side. And if I remember right, it's got a challenge here that's going to really push me to the level of explosion. So, yeah, we're going to have fun with that. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Love bunches. Don't show up, and I'll see you next time. Peace!